What's going on, guys? Different background. I am currently dog sitting at my boss's place, and also I do want to apologize that there haven't been any videos ever since my top 5. There have been movies that have came out, but nothing honestly has interested me, although hopefully I will see Samaritan to have a late review of that, so keep your eyes peeled. And also, this coming week I'll have a couple of videos coming out, including another stream for The Last of Us Part 1, so again, stay tuned for that. But if you've seen the thumbnail and the title, you'll know what I'll be talking about. So, if you guys have Amazon Prime, you will all know that the first 2 episodes of Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power did debut this past Friday. I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, as you all know. The trilogy is my favorite trilogy, with Return of the King being my favorite movie of all time. So, knowing that, I was very excited to see this, although I was also very worried because of the discourse online. There have been many people just been trashing on the show. But also, before I continue, I want to switch you guys know, this is not going to be a review for episodes 1 and 2, more of my quick thoughts, as I will be doing a full review once season 1 is done. But I gotta tell you guys right now, after I've seen episode 1 and 2, I feel like I watched something else completely different from the audience, because I gotta tell you all, I really enjoyed the first 2 episodes, and honest to God, it's on the verge of greatness. It's not great, but I do think it's very, very good. Episode 1, I thought was solid. It's not completely amazing, as I will say this for my flaws. It is an episode that does take its time. It's a slow burn of an episode. It's taking its time building up the world, setting up the characters, all the plot lines, and I will say this, I think they're setting up a bit too much the first episode, because there's a lot going on in the show from what I've seen so far. But with that being said, I'm into this show. I think the characters are very, very good so far. Martha Clark as Galadriel, I'm loving her so far. Robert Amaya as Elrond, I am absolutely loving his character. Also, Asmael Cruz Cordova, I'm sorry if I butcher your name, sir, as Arondir, loving him so far. I'm loving his plot so far. Although, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, in episode 1, there's a storyline involving the Hobbits. I can't remember their names. I can't remember the actress who plays the Hobbit. I'll put her name right here. But honest to God, out of all the plot lines that were established in episode 1, this was by far the most least interesting character story that I've seen so far. There are things I loved about episode 1, and there are things that I thought were just kind of dragging along. But if there's one thing I think we can all agree with, episodes 1 and 2, in terms of the visual look, this show looks absolutely amazing. In terms of cinematography, visual effects, production design, world building, this is a gorgeous looking show, and the budget for the show I know is huge, and it definitely shows that Amazon has put every single dollar into the show. And not to mention, Jay Boyana directs the shit out of both episodes. I don't know if he's gonna be directing the entire show. I hope he is, but if he's not, I don't know if it's gonna be as good without his directing, but I'm curious nonetheless. Episode 2 is so damn good. Episode 2 was everything I wanted from episode 1. Now again, episode 1 had to do all the setup, all this world building, setup, all the characters, although some of them were more interesting than others. Episode 1 was definitely solid, but episode 2 was even better. I've seen a lot of online discourse. Personally, on my end, I'm really enjoying the show. And also, one more thing I have to mention as well, Bear McCreary's score is absolutely phenomenal. I love his music for the show. I can't wait to see where it goes. And episode 2, knowing where it ended, I'm in. I can't wait to see the rest of the show. I'm very excited to see where the show goes for season 1, because I know they're renewed for season 2. But so nonetheless, I'm excited. I can't wait to see Arondir's character arc. I can't wait to see where Elrond goes. I can't wait to see where Galadriel goes especially. Nonetheless, I'm in. Bring on the rest, guys. Those are my thoughts on the first 2 episodes of Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. Like I mentioned, I will have a full review of the entire season once the season 1 is done. But please, comment and let me know below, how do you guys feel about Rings of Power? I know there's a lot of people out there that absolutely hate it. Let me know below, what did you guys think? If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. I'm also on Snapchat, so if you guys want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links in the usernames in the description below. That's going to do it for my thoughts on the first 2 episodes of Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. I hope you all enjoyed it. If so, please hit that like button, also subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell for my latest review or video goes live. If you guys want to see my previous 2 videos, please click it right there or right there. And of course, until my next review drops live, I'll see you guys next time.